Hey everyone, it's Tony from Mr. T's Toys, the place to review and discuss vintage and modern toys and geek out over fandoms from today and yesterday. And today, I'm geeking out over this. It's Hawk in the mobile missile system for G.I. Joe Classified. It's huge. Can't even fit it in the screen. Let's open it up and take a look. All right, well, I'm super excited for this G.I. Joe Classified release. I just picked this up from my local GameStop here, and it is Clayton Hawk Abernathy with the MMS, or the mobile missile system. Here's my original from 1982, along with my original Hawk. So maybe if we have time, we'll compare the two. I believe that this is a straight repaint of, if you can see back here, I've got the Cobra version with the red missiles. So I did do an unboxing of that, a ways back, because I've got the Hiss tank and I've got the Stinger. I did not get a Vamp, but I still wanted to get this mobile missile system for a couple of reasons. It's just super cool, but also Hawk here, and I love, you know, what Classified's doing with all the green shirt original figures and reissuing the ones from like 1982, 83. So happy and excited for that. So let's open this up. It's real quick here, 182. This is a big box. There's some nice artwork on the side there. And you've got kind of shows all the contents here on the back. We've got multiple rifles, sidearm knife, and then these various kind of explosion applications there. I think those are the same. I think that's exactly the same, just like this as with the Cobra release. So, but we'll open it up and take a look. I'm so excited for this figure. I was contemplating getting two, but this is quite large, and I just don't feel like I can justify buying two when there's other toys that I want. I've got lots of things pre-ordered. So all right, so we've got a little piece of paper in here with maybe the schematics. So that's kind of fun. Some very simple instructions on what to do with that, so that's great. And this just kind of pulls out like so, and there you go. So we've got all the contents here, including the figure. Does not just look beautiful. Let's get Hawk out. I've also got my version of Hawk over here. That's a single card release of Hawk that I picked up a while ago. I also did a review on him in my. You'll find that in my G.I. Joe playlist. Oh, this is fantastic though. He's got some web gear here. It's too bad, you know, like they didn't have like an alternate web gear to make it look you know, more like the original. So you've got like the silver accents, and that was kind of the difference between Hawk and some of the other figures that came out in 82, is that they had, you know, brown or black, and Hawk had silver. Anyways, it was just kind of cool because the head sculpt was the same as multiple figures. I think there was like 3 head sculpts that they used for a lot of the figures. But yeah, anyways, it would be nice to have like a retro version of him. It's too bad they couldn't do this whole thing as a retro version. But who knows, maybe they'll release a retro version of him. It seems unlikely since you've already got, this is the second release of Hawk, but you know, we can dream. And you know, I do have some extra stalkers that had like the same type of simple suspender type of web gear. So maybe I should pick up another one of these so I can try to customize and make like a retro style Hawk. I might still do that. But let's see what we've got here for this one, because we've got some good accessories. We've got a very cool helmet with little mic there, and then you know, some protection for his face. So that's pretty cool. Let's see how that looks on him. That looks pretty good, although Mike doesn't really line up with his mouth. Nice. All right, well, let's get his other accessories out. Couple of sidearms here. And a knife. Let's be very careful. Sometimes this tape actually will take the silver paint off of your knife and sword accessories. I experienced that with another figure. So there we go, got that one out. And then behind it, there was the rifles. So that's really cool. I'm just gonna leave them in here for now. But those are nice. Those are very nice. That's a nice touch. Okay, so we've got, all right, so he's got two sidearms and they're different. And I'm guessing, where's the picture? Look at the picture here. It looks like the one without the clip is on his chest. So that's what it looks like. That would make sense. So we'll put that one in here. Like so. Clip it in. There we go. Again, they can come up with little belt clips here, but not here, so we can take the web gear off easily. Odd, very odd, why they wouldn't put little clips in here. At any rate, it looks great. It's got his name on there as well. So pretty cool. All right, what else? I guess the other one will go back here. That fits in fine. Okay. Well, it sticks out a bit. Just move that over. And it's interesting, he does have a spot in his belt here for something, but there's nothing that little that goes in there. Unless there's a piece of these that comes off. I don't believe so. So that's just kind of interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to come with an accessory. That can't be for the knife. The knife wouldn't fit in there. Nope. Okay, well, he doesn't have a place to put the knife. Oh, that's weird. They could have put the knife on the back. They could have put the knife on the boot. Like so. Or even in one of these pouches. But they didn't. They didn't do that. Okay, well, we'll put the knife over there with these rifles. And this helmet is bugging me a little bit that doesn't cover his mouth. Keeps popping up. But overall, this looks cool, and it's got a real, like army soldier feel that it was something that I was interested in when I was a kid. I had all the green shirt Joes back in the day, so very, very reminiscent of that. And you do have the silver accents on his sleeve pockets there, so and a little bit on the belt. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of nice. Okay, let's see if I can get him out. The mobile missile system. it's in here. And I think just with a different color from the Cobra version, I think it's worth just putting it together for you guys and showing you the completed the completed thing. So I'm just going to pause here, and when I come back, it'll be put together. All right, all done. Nice and easy to put together, but didn't want you guys to have to suffer through me fumbling around with the packages. Here's all the various, rocket trail and explosive various accessories here for the ground. So those are all cool. Let's just move those over to the side. Also, there was this, I think it's a rifle backpack, something to hold the rifle, and it appears that perhaps the knife could fit in here. It's tight. I don't know if that's the purpose of it, but it could work. So anyways, found that. I just want to briefly show you guys like the original from '82, because there were some cool features with this one as well. So just to compare the two, like from a size standpoint, I mean, you can see this is way bigger. I mean, it's probably more to scale, but it just seems massive compared to this. But this was a fun little thing to have as a kid. So you've got, so it could be towed by the Vamp or other vehicles that had a hitch. And then it had the legs that would pop down. This little thing would come out, and this was actually a stand for this computer that was the controls. And so that would fit inside like this somehow. Oh. And then it would just sit up like that. And then you could have Hawk working the controls. So that was just kind of a nice touch for us, for the 80s, for a small vehicle like that. It had a lot of playability, so that was kind of nice. All right, so let's move that over to the side. So now, what about this guy? So this is, again, if you've watched my review of the Cobra version of this, it's identical from what I can tell. You've got your hitch here that can go up, and then these go up, and then you tow it. You got nice rubber wheels as well, nice, good quality. But then this also is kind of like a little, like there's some grip there, so it could be like a little step if you need to get up here and work. This moves around. This goes up and down. Really cool, really solid quality. The actual missiles themselves, they really fit on securely with a small and big hole, so you know which way you're putting them on. There's some different color accents on this. You don't have to put any stickers on. It's all on there for you, and they're not stickers. Like, I'm not sure, they use some type of technology to get that on there, printed on. So all quite nice. It's just a beauty. And then one last little piece here. There's a little compartment here that opens up, and it's got the controls. So instead of having something that comes out, the controls are built right in there. So that's a nice feature. And this just kind of goes in there. There's little things here, and they just fit in like that. So now all I need to do is find myself a Vamp at a reasonable price, and then I can tow this thing around. But until then, I will have it as a not so mobile missile system for my Hawk here. So there you go. Definitely a place for something like this at Mr. T's Toys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and you'd like to stay up to date with new content and help the channel grow, please like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribing, thank you so much.